Okay, there we go. Seems to be good. Alright, so let me mute the stream so I can actually hear myself think here. Okay, so basically what I'm doing here is I am building in creative mode the Starship Enterprise. I started it, and this was the main hull, but and this was part of one of the wings, but this is now that basically, and I need to remove this because it wasn't big enough. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna start removing this, and that really shouldn't be a huge deal to get done. So we'll go ahead and start there for the stream. Probably be streaming for about 3 hours or so. Because I do have work today, and I happen to wake up at 3 o'clock in the morning and couldn't get back to sleep, so I figured, why not stream? So that's what we're doing. Because I don't really do a whole lot of streaming, so this will work for me anyway. Never know what to say when I'm doing these things. That's why I don't really do them too often. Go ahead and get rid of these RCSs in the center here. So basically everything that's in here needs to be replaced somewhere else on the ship. And the main hull, all of the different rooms that I have there, can actually be removed because I had like my engineering, and I had started making a bedroom, like a living quarters area, and that's not going to be on that part of the ship. That part of the ship is going to be like there's going to be 2 of them, but both of them will be RCSs, all of my engines, guns, and all that sort of stuff. And my main hull will contain stuff like the warp drive, cargo boxes, stuff like that. Fuel will be in my wings here, so we can do that too. Let's do this. Drop down a little. There we go. Dang it. Doesn't want to cooperate. Alright, so the reason that I decided to do this design is because, one, I am a fan of Star Trek, and two, I was trying to think of a cool design for my CV, and I couldn't come up with one. And I was actually at work, and I worked with an old woman there, and she happened to mention Star Trek for whatever reason. I don't quite remember what it was. Just something she said. And I was, I had been in the middle of trying to figure out what I wanted to do for this, and it popped into my head. Oh, well, I could just do the Enterprise. And when I thought I could just do the Enterprise, I was not thinking that just doing the Enterprise would consist of me fumbling around in creative mode for what's going on, probably 20 hours now, trying to get the design right. Pretty much everything that I worked on for the first 12 hours I have removed and redone. So that was all of the original design, and then I went through yesterday and spent probably another 6 hours yesterday about working on this here, on what we got out here. And actually the day before that I worked on this a little bit too. But this is, like I said, what that was. It's just one of the little wings. I'm not really sure what they're called, but I did it like this. This is slightly different because you couldn't see the numbers here. The serial number, I guess it is, for the ship, because it prints it in white and it needs to be black in order to be accurate. And this here is actually like, I don't know, it looks like a glass red like window, but I couldn't really do that, so I was like, you know what, it's going to be all of my guns. So this is a ridiculous number of guns, and it probably won't be like this for the final project, but for now, I was just having fun with it, so I'm going to leave it as is. And I put engines there, and I put engines here. Let's turn off the jetpack. There we go. So I can walk. Alright, so these are all reverse engines. All of these up to this. And these are lift-off engines right here. Alright. Jetpack. Why do I feel like I'm all cattywampus here? Alright, there we go. These are all... There we go. There we go. That's what I was trying to do. Alright, now I can turn off my jetpack. Jeez, that was kind of a pain. These are engines to move me left and right all through here. Alright. And it blocks that door, which is fine because I never need to use that door again. This entire thing can be removed. This whole wall. Because I don't need it. That was to separate living quarters, but I'm not putting living quarters here, so it can be removed. I want this thing to be as maneuverable as possible. So, engines for left and right are a big deal. Engines for up and down are a big deal. Originally, I had just the small thrusters as my left and right engines, and I had like, I think, 3 left and 3 right. Wasn't great, to say the least. What I'm thinking I may do is, if I can fit this in here, maybe not. Okay, well, let's look at thrusters. Let's say, let's just take a group of those. Let's take some more of those. That should be plenty. Alright. Whoops. Oh, that's okay. I need to remove these anyway, because I'm going to completely redo all of the engines in here. I've got, as of right now, one main reversing engine. So, or one main forward engine, I'm sorry. Oh man, I use full blocks for this, dang it. I don't need multiple levels for this anymore either. Kind of breaks my heart. I put a lot of work into, several hours went into just building this inside, and it wasn't even close to being complete. Just figuring out how to get the blocks to go right is the hardest part, really. For the most part, I had an idea in my head on how I wanted things. But that's the way that it goes in this game sometimes. Doesn't look like I have anybody watching yet, which is fine. Get rid of these. Okay, so when I'm done with this, I shouldn't have any engines for left and right movement. I shouldn't have any engines for reversal. And I should only have one engine for forward momentum, which is exactly what I want right now. And for now, the core is actually in here as well. I've got it pretty well protected. Don't need you. Don't need any of that. Alright, cool. Alright. Go away. Go away. Alright. Yeah, the core's like right through this wall right now. But that is not remaining there. That will be moving soon. You could actually hear the warp core and all of that whenever I got close to that wall. It's a little loud. I'm pretty sure that that's the warp core that makes all that noise. But I pretty much have had everything for this build in there. Okay, so in here I need to put engines and I need to put RCS. And I can keep in mind too that this is only going to be half of the area for engines and RCS, because this is going to be duplicated on the opposite side of the ship. So it's pretty much going to be an exact replica. Do that. I wish that there was a way to do that. I suppose I probably could blueprint this and then spawn it in, remove the core, and then connect them like that. I don't know. We'll see. I have to remember how to do blueprints too. Okay, need blocks. There we go. And these are going to be walls. Just like this. And just run it right across here, all the way to the side. Let's grab my texture and my color gun. Texture, we'll go ahead and do this. That can just be brought right up the side here, all the way across, just like that. And then my color gun. Ooh, was that applied to the whole block? I wonder. It was not. Dang it. Alright, well, need to do it again. Hopefully I'll hit the whole thing going across here. I mean, I'll be able to tell once I go outside if I got the whole thing, but trying to avoid outside for the moment. Okay, that should be good. Now we can remove this wall. Alright, that was a red block. I Hate removing that, but I don't want to accidentally mess up my paint job out there. Missed one. Alright. Here we go. Shoot my jetpack on real quick. Jump up here. Kind of want to get rid of this short wall first, and then I can do that ceiling floor area. Alright, definitely going to have to replace some of these. That's gonna start becoming a little bit of a pain if I'm destroying all of that. So, jeez, man, you would think on creative mode you wouldn't have to reload these things. Okay, there we go. Destroy all of these, like so. I can come over here and start destroying these ones. Just like so. These ones are fine to get rid of. These are all going to look the same. Okay, let's go ahead and do this. Alright. That one's going to be red. Go ahead and do those ones. It should be 6 red. Then it should go into black. And the number should be on the black. And then it should go into 12 more red. After that, and then it should be just the gray for the rest of it right there. So let's go ahead and we'll remove these red ones. Alright, and then replace. Alright. And then let's go ahead and texture everything. Going to texture these ones too. Alright. And we'll texture all of this here. Make sure everything gets textured that I've already got up. Alright, and then I can take my color gun. This is the gray. So we'll go ahead and do this line here. All the way down. Alright, and then we'll do this up top here. And again here. Alright, now we know that this over here all the way to the end is red. There we go. And then we removed one of the black ones right there. Alright. So it should be 8 total black. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. That's perfect. So we'll go ahead and we'll remove all of these. Replace these with the thin walls right here. Just like so. Alright, now let's texture everything. Alright, and then we will go with the black. And then we will go with, oops, the gray. Perfect. Now we just need the red here and there. That should be good. Looks good. It looks like it matches. We need to go out to the outside and do the numbers and letters and stuff. So, oops. Come on. Straighten up there, bub. Alright, so that's the same. It's going to be N C C dash 1 7 0 1. All right, there we go. That's all fixed. All right. Okay, now this is basically just an empty hall now, and really, I could go up here as well because there's more up here. This is the cargo hold, or where the cargo hold was. So let's go ahead and remove this as well, real quick. Tell you, it's really annoying having to reload this multi-tool. I'm sure that there's a way to remove blocks without having to use a multi-tool on creative mode, but as of right now, I don't know of one. So if anybody knows, you can let me know. Since nobody's watching right now, if you happen to watch the VOD of this, or the replay that I'm going to post on YouTube, maybe, you can let me know on my YouTube channel, and I would appreciate it. What I didn't do was I didn't post that I was live streaming on YouTube. Usually I've got a video that I try to put up when I remember. Oops, didn't want to remove that, but that's okay. I guess I could. Not hurting nothing. Go ahead and pop all these ones off too. That's what we're here for. It's a live stream, so we're here to do work and to reload our multi-tool as many times as possible, apparently. I'm trying to think why this was shortened here. Weird. It's okay. Just remove it and replace it with these. Dang it, stop doubling. while I'm doing that one at a time, I can just do that. Alright, and then I can come over here and remove these. Alright, awesome. Texture, oh, see there? Let's remove that. Back to textures, there we go. And color. Switch to the light gray, and away we go. Alright, that should be good. I'm not going to switch out those round ones, but I will switch out these. Sneaky, sneaky. There we go. There. And then we can texture. And then we can, oops, color. There. And I'm gonna do it anyway. Alright, block. And it's the, oh, where's it at? That one. Right? Yeah. Yep. Just like that. And then let's texture. Then let's color. Alright. That side is all fixed. All done and dusted. Alright. Now let's replace this side here. Or remove this side here. All this junk. Yeah, for the time being, I'm leaving the core and warp drive and all that here until I get the rest of the ship built, just so that I can fly it around, test things out. I was having fun testing my guns earlier. A lot of guns. One shot from either the plasma or the rockets is pretty devastating. Get rid of these cargo containers. Absolutely no need for these right now. Get rid of these blocks. Almost done. I have a massage today before I go into work that I'm getting, which will be nice. My last day of classes for the semester was yesterday. I had a few tests. Had tests for 2 of my classes. One of them was just presenting my lab, my final lab, which I just did a very, very simple app for the Android phone, where you choose Coke or Pepsi, and then you confirm your selection. Really, really easy. Well, not really so much easy, but very simple. It did require some research on my part, more so than I thought it was going to, actually, because we needed to save something as a shared preference, which I couldn't remember how to do. And originally we were going to save results in a database, but that was removed because we didn't really go over it too much. So there we go. in my other class, I had an actual like test, and that was really easy. I got 98% on it. I already got my grade back for it. It was on sound, which isn't too difficult for me. I enjoy stuff like that. So I was initially, when I went to the University of Akron, I was going for mass media communications, specifically radio DJ. So a test about sound is not too hard for me to comprehend. So, all right, we are done removing things. Now we got to put crap in here. So I'm going to take these. I am going to add a let's see, a forward thruster. This one is going to be to go forward. If I can figure out where to stick it here. There we go. That one will be to, like I said, go forward. So it should be facing the back of the ship, like so. Good. Can I fit another one up here? That's the question. Above it. No. That's fine. This one's going to be to reverse. So it needs to be facing the opposite way, like this. So now I've got 2 for forward and 1 for backwards. Let's make it a second one for backwards. Okay, so now I've got 2 forward, 2 backwards. Which should be good. We'll go with the medium thrusters for left and right. So let's... Gotta figure out how to do it here. What are you doing? Oh, such a pain to get these to place right. Okay, so we've got... there's one there. 2, 3, come on, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then they will not fit there, so let's just do it like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, so that's left, right, forward, and back. Awesome. RCS. Turn my jetpack off. Oops. All right. Using the Purdy RCSs. There we go. I have no idea how many that was. I started with 90, so yeah, I'm not gonna try to do math. That's really bright. Holy crap. Mistakes were made. Not really going to be able to add any in there either. So that was a mistake. Can I? I don't think so. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15. Yeah. 18. That should be 18 on each side, I think. Let's give it a quick test run. Alright. Left and right movement is beautiful. Forward. Back. We do not have up and down though. Okay. I figured that I would forget something. And up and down is what I forgot. So that's fine. We got plenty of room in here. So there. Let's go back to the medium thrusters. I'm going to do up and down. I want 1, 2. Dang it. Cooperate. Man. Just doesn't want to work. 3. It's for downward. I want more than 3 though. I want 6. 4, 5, 6 for downward. Let's go ahead and flip it. We'll do 6 for upward. So we've got 1, 2, 3. And I am all out of them. That's why I'm not seeing it. There we go. Find somewhere where it'll fit. I guess right here is where it will fit. You need to flip. There you go. 4, 5, 6. Alright, that should be enough. Okay. Now, up, down, left, right, rotation, forward, back, and let's go ahead and shoot that gun, and then shoot that gun. Devastation, like severe devastation right there. Could you imagine if I was shooting a ship with that? I'm just curious. What kind of havoc I just wreaked on this asteroid. Probably won't be able to see anything, but probably won't be able to tell because it's an asteroid and it's filled with craters already. Yeah. Okay. I was just curious. But there are, I believe I put 10 of each on here. So 10 plasma and 10 rocket launcher. Or pulse laser, I'm sorry. So yeah, now what I want to do is get back inside of here real quick. Come here. Oh, there it is. Let's orientate ourselves, just like so. Back up away from this asteroid some. Alright, now what we need to do is I need to check controls here. Options? Controls. We are looking for blueprint. Create blueprint. Right Alt plus O. Right Alt plus O. Gotcha. Okay. Save as. There we go. NCC-1701 wing. Sure. Save. Alright, now let's come out here and let's try. Not sure if it's going to work, but let's try. We'll orient ourselves. Let's come back this way so that we got some space here. And let's go over some. Now let's blueprint. Okay. Got some sort of a weird thing that it said to me, but that's okay. Let's jump inside here. Oh. V. Let's orient ourselves. There we go. Raise up a little, and then what does that sound? Restart required. Go away. That should be close enough. Needs to come forward some more, but that's okay. We've got a general idea at least. Once we actually start building it up to the rest of it, it'll be fine. Oh crap, I never did do this. Okay, so for this I need do I have any of them? I'll just make some more. It is these. Alright, so basically, in line with this, we got 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and then we are going to paint them paint them black. I need to do the same thing on the opposite side of this one as well. So just go ahead and drop down like so. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then paint. Alright. Cool. That actually isn't bad. Isn't bad at all. Alright. Now I need to figure out how to do the rest of this. Alright. You know what I'd like to do is I'd like to butt up both of these next to each other and then just drift this one away. Okay, well, that'll come later. What would be cool is if I made these two CVs, or not CVs, made these two, not capital vessels, but small vessels. And then made the capital vessel the rest of the ship, and then made these attached to it. But the saucer is really the one that I like to do. I'd like to make the saucer a small vessel and make it able to attach and detach, just like in the show. The saucer section is able to be removed. So I don't think it's going to happen though. That's a little more work than I really want to do. But we need to figure out, let me look at my picture real quick. Where did it go? Can I have my icon here? Wow. Don't want to cooperate, huh? Alright, it's more towards the front. Alright. So it's more towards the front. Right about here is where the connector is going to attach. So let's mark it off with some temp blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Yep, we'll say 5. Actually starts more under that number there. So let's do that, or under that little swoosh mark. And that looks pretty good. Okay. And then we'll do the same thing on this one. So let's go ahead roughly under the little doohickey there. There we go. And then, why aren't you cooperating? Whatever. 3, 4, 5. 5, I said. And let's go ahead and just remove those. That one. Alright. So that's where my wings will start to come down. The connectors will come down to meet the body. And I'm not really sure how far down I want to bring those. I'm going to say 3, 4, 5, 6, and then, oh no, we'll go 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. I'm going to go 24 blocks. Sorry, I'm looking at a picture on here. So 24 blocks is what we're looking at to come down. That isn't attached to anything. I'm just trying to kind of make these even, but this one is though. Alright, so we'll go ahead and we'll do that. We'll make sure that it's attached at least on this one. So it's the same. Same. Three, 4, 5. Can remove these here. There we go. And then let's come straight across here. Nope. Okay, it's attached there. Actually, let me make sure that this is completely lined up. It's the best way to do it. Really. To be honest, I can always remove blocks too, just like that. Alright, so that is going to be where it's connected at, all the way across. Alright, let's do the same thing on this one, so there's no question. Alright, there, and there. Oh, are we going one more? Nope. Yeah, there we go. Alright, so that's where it's connecting on both sides. Let me move my diagram out of the way slightly, so I want to be able to see chat in case someone's talking to me. Alright. Alright. So basically it's going to come down, we'll go down, and honestly I want to use full blocks here. So let's go ahead and do that. We'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright. And then we'll remove these ones. And then we will 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Just like that. There we go. And then we can connect this coming across on both sides. And then let's go ahead and bring it down another layer. Just like this. Alright. Then let's see here, we've got these diagonals. Let's rotate. It needs to angle down this way though. So let's go ahead and, for now, do this block here. Then we can angle it. I don't know if I like that much of a slope though. Well, that's not too bad. That's not too bad. Okay. I can contend with that. Awesome. That actually overlaps slightly. So let's go ahead. Full blocks right there. Crap. It's unfortunate, but easily rectified. There we go. And then we can do the same thing here. Alright, so let's take full blocks. Let's bring them across, and then let's take the angled blocks. Let's bring those across. And then let's take just trying to get a sense of how I want to do this. Let's take full blocks. Straight across. Okay, so now we are down 4 levels. The next level is a window level. So, don't want to do that on an angle. So, we're going to come over 2. We're going to go... Oh. 2. Alright. Now we can do an angle. So do that, and then these ones. Yeah. And then the next one is going to be another windowed level. So we'll come over 2. Over 2, and then we've got a non-window level. We'll go down one more to do the angle. So right here. So that's 2 under the window. We're going to go 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. We're going to go 14 under the window. So, that's 2. 3, 4, 5, and then 6, 7, 8, and then 9, 10, 11, 'Let's make sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. All right. $12, 13, 14, And alright, now the next one is going to be another window level. So let's go ahead and get some regular blocks. Alright, and then we've got 2 more non-window levels. So 1 and 2, and then it should connect right here. And go across. Then we're actually going to go with these to connect it. Alright, so that's what one of the wings is going to look like. And then I just need to taper it down on this side and then connect it with the middle here. So not really sure how I want to do that. Should be the opposite of this one, like this one backwards. Yeah, should be that. All right, so and we shouldn't have any windows here. So there's that, right? And then we will do, oh, dang it, not that. Give me my block back. Regular block. There we go. So that's the tapered level. Then we've got 1, 2 regular levels. So there's 1, 2 regular. Then taper. Right? Are we on a taper? We are. And then let's put a block behind it. Alright. And then we've got 1, 2 regular. 1, 2. And then a taper. And then block behind, like so. Alright, and then 2 down. Just trying to double check, make sure that I'm not messing it up. The old saying goes, measure twice, cut once, which means double check your work and then you won't have to do it over again. Alright, taper. Block behind. One, 2. There's 1. There's 2. And then another taper. This is actually looking a lot better than I thought it was going to, which is really, really surprising, and it makes me happy. So, and it should be 2 down, 1, 2, yep, and then another taper, block behind, one, 2, taper, block. 1. Come on, cooperate. Did it anyway. 2. Taper. Like that. Block behind. Down 1. Oops, nope. Because it's backwards, so need to take this guy here. Oh, beautiful. And then full block right there. All right, now let's just go ahead and fill in these gaps here. Like this. Then the fun part, we get to match this on the other one, or we can try something else. All right. Alright, that side is complete. Still got to put the windows in too, so let's not forget that. Doesn't matter if occasionally I throw an extra block on the inside. It's not going to hurt anything, except slightly increase the cost for building it by a block. All in all, not a huge deal, considering how much is going to go into building this thing anyway. Alright, bring that across, and then it's just a matter of filling in these last couple of gaps and then popping the windows on. And then we get to start painting. There we go. I don't think that I have any windows in my inventory, do I? Oh, maybe I do. Yeah. So let's do that. Have 2 up here. 1, 2, and then I should have 1 in the down here area. Yep, right there. Alright, now let's start texturing, shall we? Let's orient myself first. There we go. And then we'll just drop straight down to the bottom. And we'll just go right up like so. Maybe. There we go. And then we'll go straight back down. Straight back up. There we go. Straight back down. portion's done. Orient myself. Just go ahead and drop down right here. Oops. Move over slightly. Then slide up. Back down. Back up. Over. Down. Like Danielson. There we go. Over. Down. And fill in the blank. Yep. I just threw away my gun, didn't I? Okay, well. Gotta give me another texturing tool. That was fun. Texture. Alright. There we go. I don't know what its problem was. Maybe just it didn't like me. Ooh. Bump my head. And that side is done. And there's got to be an easier way to do this. Maybe try it like this. Still got to paint too. This is just texturing. I don't notice the paint and the texture transfers over when you transfer the blueprint. Yeah, yeah, because that one transferred. So answered my own stupid question. All right, that side's done. That went much quicker actually. All right, it's going much smoother. Rather than the up-down thing. It'd be nice if you could paint an entire wall. If there was an option for that. Like, you know, with MS Paint, there's the paint bucket option. You could just do that with this. That'd be awesome. Alright. Sweet. Now... you know, I think I might keep the dark color. Kind of like that. I don't know, that's difficult to see the windows. And actually, crap, those windows are on the wrong side, aren't they? Son of a gun, they are. They need to be on this side. Over here. Dang it. Alright, well. Let's pop out the holes for them at least. So there's one black gap. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Should be right here. Yeah, it is. I'm not gonna bother trying to mess with it. Let's go ahead and rotate that. Let's pop all of these windows in. Oops. Remove that one. Alright. Cool. Let's see how it looks with the paint around the glass. Is it easier to see? It is. Dang it. Alright, well, we need to remove these and replace them with these. And we can also texture them. Pop the window out, replace it with a block, and texture. Sweet. Alright, paint job. It is a little difficult to see depending on how the light's hitting it, so have to bear with me a little bit on that. Alright, there's that side. Alright, there's that. 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 Alright, this side's almost done. There we go. Side's complete. Let's go and knock out this side. Just trying to get this done before I gotta go to work. So, looking pretty good. Fairly accurate, aside from using the guns instead of the giant orange window, which is what it looks like to me. Give me a second, I'll pop it up on the screen, the image. So as I'm done painting this side. Didn't mean to do the frame of the window, but I guess it's actually not a bad idea. Might as well do them all. There we go. Alright. Alright, so let me go ahead and save image as desktop, save. Alright, so I am going to pop it up on the screen here in a second. I need to get the image. New image. Okay. Browse. Desktop. Okay, so that is what we're looking at here. Let's go ahead and we'll bring it right here. Should be good. Alright, so that is what we are looking at for the design here. So you can see the little orange round pieces at the top up there. Those are what I'm talking about, where these guns are. So, alright. Good enough, I guess, for now. Let's go ahead and let's remove. I'm just curious, real quick, here. Yeah, see if I can actually get through here. Should I just come in through the back right here in the first place? There we go. There we go. Got some power. Alright, so remove the core. Alright. Turn my jetpack back on. Alright, so let me see if I can attach that to this by simply removing the core from one. And also, what the heck? Okay. Random block just floating up there. Alright. Because I'm not really sure if I can or not. Oops. Well, that's not what I wanted to do. That's okay though. So basically what I want is to take a block Like, I touched that thing and it sent it flying. So I might not be able to do this. Nope. Not going to be able to, I don't think. Just gonna shoot it off into the distance. Oh, come on. Yeah, it's not gonna work. Not gonna work, guys. Gonna have to build the whole thing just like this. Block by block. Which is fine, but a little monotonous. I wanted to pilot this thing. If I can find it. There we go. I want to get away from that one. That derelict ship. Alright, so just curious. Will it allow me to destroy it? Maybe if I actually hit it. There we go. I think that my guns were actually past the front of it. I mean, yeah, that's definitely messing some stuff up there. Now I want to see what kind of damage it did. Oh, wow. Yeah, it just shredded right through this thing. Yeah. Yeah, this would have been an enemy ship. It wouldn't have stood a chance. I'd have been right inside of it, getting ready to blow up its core. Honestly. Alright, so let's go ahead and jump back in here. Let's get some distance between us and that ship. And actually, let's orient ourselves. And then let's go ahead and test out the warp drive here. We are here. Lock target. I haven't used the warp in this at all. So, I believe it's K that I need to hit. There we go. Alright. So, I think we're far enough away from that ship now. It's back that way. Alright, cool. So, the warp drive works. It's good to know. And, of course, the view is going to be a little messed up for now. Being able to see until we build the actual the rest of the ship and put the cockpit where it's supposed to be. It's going to look funky, so it's unfortunate, but also the way that the cookie crumbles. as it were. Orient ourselves. Now we can exit the ship. Alright. Alright, alright. Right, alright, alright. Alright, guys. I do want to check current time. It's 5 o'clock here in the morning. So I think I'm going to call this live stream here. I know it wasn't a long one. It was an hour and a half. I think what I might do is I might go ahead and download the VOD for this. And, yeah, I want to remove that. Okay. I'm going to download the VOD for this, and I am going to... Oh, jeez. Didn't want to do that. Man, dang it. That was unfortunate. I'm going to download the VOD for this, and then I'm going to edit it and time-lapse it into just a long one time-lapse, and upload that to YouTube. And yeah, make a video like that. So I think that's how I'll put it on YouTube, and it shouldn't be too bad. But yeah, I hope that you guys enjoyed this live stream. Like I said in my last vlog, if you haven't seen it, I plan to live stream a lot more because I just started the summer for school. I do have 2 classes over the summer, but they're both online. So aside from work, I should have plenty of time. And yeah, so I'm gonna be doing some live streaming, which will be cool. And it'll be a lot of stuff like this, a lot of grindy work, a lot of stuff on Minecraft and whatnot. So yeah, thanks for joining me, guys. I really do appreciate your time. And yeah, thanks. See you next time.